Welcome back to another video. Today I'm ranking all of the ultimates in Valorant. Remember, this is my opinion, so if you get offended, I don't care. Astra's Cosmic Divide. D tier. She got a f***ing glow down, my guy. Her ult is like a double-edged sword. They don't know what you're doing, but you don't know what they're doing either. Breach's rolling C tier. His ult is very situational, but when done correctly, it is very useful. The only cons are if the ult doesn't hit some places, then it'll catch your teammates off guard, so tell your teammates which places are uncovered. Daddy Brim's Orbital Strike. D tier for Daddy. Look, just hear me out, guys. It's good in very close spaces such as U-Haul on Vine or Vents on Split, but you can easily get out of the ult or take very little damage, and it's in very open places. Chamber's Tour de Force. Motherfucking A tier. It's a sniper rifle that is an operator and marshal combined, but it's even better, and it's an ult. It's a one-shot kill to all parts of the body. It has a faster time between shots, and when you kill an enemy, the enemy will provide a field around itself that will slow others down. Cypher's Neural Theft. C for Cypher. The pros are that it will expose all of the enemies on your map and their bodies as well. You will be able to use it a lot more since it only takes 6 orbs. You'll be able to predict where the enemy is going too. The cons are that you have to kill somebody in order to use the ult. The body might be somewhere dangerous or it might be killed. Jett's Blade Storm. B tier. All you Jett instalogs, shut the f*** up. You lazy in A tier. Just shut the f*** up, bro. You're annoying. Jett's ultimate is very useful since you can go up in the air and can basically move anywhere and typically won't be able to die since it's very hard to aim at you while you're up in the air. The knives are also very accurate too. The only downside is that you need to be very good at aiming, which you're not, obviously. And also you can't recharge your blades if you right click. KO's Null / CMD. A tier. His ult is just so good. One button and their whole defense is screwed. And if you get down, you get a second chance if a teammate revives you. Neon's Overdrive. D tier. You need to be mechanically good at this agent, which we all know most of us aren't. I mean, you're watching this video for a reason, right? So don't go on blaming me. It's like Jett's ultimate, but wish. And it can't fly. Omens from the Shadows. D tier. I would have put this here, but I realized I was once an Omen main, so just hear me out. You can use this ultimate to get information to get behind them, if you time it right. You can sometimes ult behind the enemy while defending, and when they're attacking a site, if they're dumb as f***. The cons are, well, everything else. Phoenix's Run It Back. B tier. It needs only 6 points to use, it's very good for scouting, and it's basically just another player on the team for a bit. Just be careful where you ult. Ult somewhere behind cover at least. Sage's Resurrection. B tier. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You get to revive a teammate who's dead. It impacts the round so much. The only bad thing is if the dead player is in a dangerous place and you have to go to the down player in order to revive them and defend them while they're being resurrected. Sova's Hunter's Fury. A tier. His ult can be used in so many different situations. Post plant, countering other ults, using it with other players' abilities such as Cypher's Spy Cam, or any alarms that gives off that the enemy is there. Raze's Showstopper. C tier. It's just a big f***ing rocket launcher and she can maneuver it pretty well. It takes 8 ult points though. Skye's Seekers. B tier. One press of a button like Cypher and it releases 3 beasts that find the enemy and blinds them for a bit. Except you don't need a body for this one, unlike Cypher. It also alerts you when the beasts are close to the enemy. Killjoy's Lockdown. B tier. It would have been on A tier if there weren't a lot of counters to this such as Sova's ult, or shocks, raise nades and ult, etc. I mean, the ult covers a certain amount of space, and if the enemy doesn't get out of there in time, their weapons are disabled and they can't move very well. Using Killjoy's Lockdown with her mollies to cover parts of the map that weren't covered by her ult is deadly. Reyna's Empress. D tier. It's a very selfish ult and you need to be mechanically gifted in order to use this ult to its full potential. It has really good clutch potential though. It's very self-explanatory on why this is in D tier. Viper's Pit, B tier. It's very useful for blocking an entryway on defense, and it's very good for post plant on attack. Only bad thing is when inside Viper's Pit, it affects the enemy's vision but also your team's vision, so it's like a double-edged sword, but overall a really solid ult. Yoru's Dimensional Drift. I didn't think I would put anything under DA tier, but here we are. I need to change this real quick. There we go. I mean, it's like Omen's ultimate, but worse. Yeah, you can use shorty, go up close, kill somebody, and then teleport back, but that's basically it. All the entryways are basically closed, which is hard to get away from the enemy's vision of you. It's just absolutely horrendous. Never mind how to use this ult correctly. This ult f***ing sucks. Sorry Ethos if you're watching this. Nah, I'm just kidding. D tier. It's not bad, I must say. You can use your abilities while in your ult to confuse the enemy, and even though they know you're near them, they can't exactly see where the hell you're at. It has great outplay potential, to be honest. Anyways, that's it guys. Now you people can go try out these characters and have to go through the learning process again while I shit on you guys. Just kidding, I'm f***ing washed.